Hi, my name is Duane Johnson. This is week 2 in general microbiology. This is my lab experiment on bacterial enumeration, dilutions, and plate counts. It is July 10th, 2018, and I'm going to begin my lab now. So let's go ahead and start. First off, I'm going to change my gloves, wash my hands, then put some new gloves on. So I'm just doing this so I can show my area down here, so I don't have to touch my computer with nasty gloves. So we're gonna get started. We're gonna be diluting some yeast into distilled water, and then we're gonna take some yeast, put it in some distilled water, then we're gonna dilute it down each time consecutively between 6 tubes, and then we're going to apply the dilutes to each agar plate. So let's get started. Here we are right here. So hopefully this is a good working area. I'm gonna go wash my hands real quick, make sure it's nice and thorough. That's my working area, and then we'll begin. Alright, sorry about that. So now we have our test tubes right here. They're labeled 10 to 1, 10 to 2, 10 to 3, 10 to 4, 10 to 5, 10 to 6, so on and so forth. Now we're going to start with some of our yeast sterilized pipette. We're going to add, I've already added 2.25 ml to each of the test tubes here of the distilled water, and then go ahead and swirl the yeast, and then we'll pipette 0.25 of the my previous video. I said Staphylococcus cerevisiae, but it's actually the Saccharomyces cerevisiae, which is the yeast. I apologize for that. I'll put the edit in the other video. So let's begin. I'm going to pipette 0.25 ml of the S. cerevisiae into each one of the test tubes, and then we'll consecutively take that one out, put it into the other, to 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 the other, and that'll provide us with a diluted culture. So we'll begin. The pipette's labeled, it's got the measurements 0.25, 0.5, 0.75, and 1 ml. So we'll start with 0.25. So there's 0.25. We'll pipette it down into the first one. And then we're going to pipette it up and down, make sure it's all there. So then we're going to get another 0.25 out of here. Put it into this one. We'll take this one, put it into this one. this one into number 4, backside over here. We'll take number 4 to number 5. It's a bit difficult to see in the back, but I believe I got 0.25 right there. Make sure we got it all in there. Alright. Now, I'm going to rinse our pipette in distilled water. Make sure everything's out. Then we're just going to transfer the diluted cultures into each of one of the corresponding agar plates. So the agar plates here are labeled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just as the tubes. So first off, we'll start with 1 right here. So we'll take, we're going to pipette actually 0.125 ml. So that's approximately 4 drops into each. So let's go ahead and get that started. By the way, this rack is just not made for these test tubes. They're all going to start falling over and it's going to turn into a mess, which I hope not. So we'll take that corresponding plate. Just 1, 2, 3, 4. Place that back. And then we'll swirl the plate. I'm going to do the same thing here. Oh man. Oh man. Alright, we're going to try to just make do with this. 4 drops. Number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next one. That's what I was afraid of. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have to start working quickly because all of my test tubes are starting to fall. So number 4 is right here. It's a bit of a jumbled mess. Get 4 drops here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gonna try to keep the lids off of the agar plates for as little time as possible. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4. And that is the beginning of the video for bacterial enumeration, dilutions, and plate counts. I just stir all these up. And that would be it. Thank you.